are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, please kindly click on the subscription button, turn on your post notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. So, my beautiful people, in today's video, I'll be talking about how to survive in hard times. Yes. So, what actually led me to talk about this video is that I've seen a lot of things going on in the country, how people find it so difficult to survive, how people are finding it difficult to feed, and it keeps going their way. So this big, let's talk about how to survive in hard times. Okay, for you to be able to survive in hard times, there are a lot of keys. The three keys which I'll be listing here, but first of all, we start with the first one. We talk about planning. For you to survive in hard time, you have to plan. Yes, you actually have to plan to know how to what go about it. Because if you don't plan, you're actually going to what find yourself struggling in this hard time. Okay, first of all, under planning, I'll be talking about expenses, how you spend, how you spend your money. Okay, in this hard time, for you to be able to survive, I feel like you should be cut down your expenses, and I believe that for you to be able to plan how to spend, you are going to curtail a lot of things, and you'll be able to survive properly in this hard time. Because I see a lot of people when they go to restaurants to eat, yes, they'll have it in mind that when they go to a restaurant, they are going to eat a plate of rice and one meat, and maybe they get there and they'll start seeing different kinds of varieties of food. They'll see people loading, they'll see people with 3, 4 meats, and they'll see people with 2 meats, and they'll see this one eating eba and then this is soup, and they'll decide no, they're not going to eat rice and one meat again, and they're also going to add drinks because they see someone adding drinks to their own. You step out of your planning. You split out. You're now what increasing your expenses because you saw what someone was actually doing. Some people go to a shop to get a recharge card, and when they get to that shop, they have it in mind to buy 200 naira recharge card. And when they get there, the people will be like, no, they don't have 200 naira recharge card, they have 500 naira. And instead of leaving the shop to go to the next shop, because what you actually had in mind is to buy 200 naira recharge card, instead of you to step out to go to the next shop, you just say, okay, they should give. You have stepped out of what you're planning. Yes, your what your expenses is high now because if the first time you don't actually have it in mind to buy 500 naira recharge card. So I feel like for us to be able to survive in this hard time, we have to what cut down on our expenses and stick to what you have in mind. Stick to what you plan from your house that you're going to spend. Stick to your income. Don't spend more than your income. So I believe that if you're able to spend appropriately and wisely, you will be able to survive in this particular time that we are. Secondly, I'll be talking about liabilities. Okay, a great man once said, Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, he once said that liability is anything that takes away money from you, and asset is anything that brings in money to you. Okay, for example, if you have a car, yes, you have a car, and that car actually is bringing in money, is bringing more income to you, is an asset. If you have a house and you're renting this house out and it's bringing in income to you, is an asset, of course. But when you actually have a car and that car you're always fixing one engine or the other, and it's always taking away money from you, is a liability. When you have a house and you're just living in the house, you're fixing one plumbing job or the other, is what is a liability. So I believe for us again to be able to what plan properly, we should what cut down on which what focus on more of things that will bring in assets to us, and cut down more on the liabilities. You should be able to spend on what is necessary. So I believe with this point, you should be able to know what is a liability and what is an asset and how to manage them better. Thirdly, I feel like we should focus on other sources, yes, other incomes. If you're doing a business, I believe that you should not just focus on that business, you should have other source of income. If you're a federal government worker or a government worker or you work in any institution, I believe that you should also have other source of income. You should not just focus on that particular job you're doing or business, because once you fail in that business, everything tends to fail. But when you have other source of income, you can pull out money from there to boost up the one that you're doing that is actually failing. Like we have different online business These days we have the affiliative marketing. We have a site called Naira Workers. In this particular site, you can make actually, I think, a minimum of 5,000 naira in a day. Yes, by liking, subscribing, and doing what people want you to do. And everything about the site is legal. You tend to do that and not pay money to you. So I believe that when you focus more on looking for other source of income, yes, you are actually going towards be more balanced and know what having it difficult to feed or survive. Check out that site. It's called Naira Workers, actually. So, secondly, and so that is my point under planning. So, I'll be taking the next one, which is contentment. And I believe that for you to be able to survive in this sector, you should be contented with what you have actually. Don't say that because this person is doing this, because this person is wearing this designer of clothes, she's carrying this designer of bag, or he's riding this car, I'm going to get it. You're going out of your capital. You're going to touch your capital and no longer your profit. So I feel like for we to be able to survive in this car, you should be contented. What you have should be okay for you. You should manage what you have. You should focus more on what you have and how you're going to do to survive and how you're going to do to boost your income instead of competing with other people. It's not nice to compete with people because I feel like competing with people will make you to even owe more debt than what's boosting yourself and just maintaining on what you have. So I believe that we should know what compete with people and we should tend to manage what we have and what to be contented. So lastly, I'll be talking about hard work. Yes, for us to survive in this hard time, we should what? We should work hard and we should also work smartly. Yes, when you work hard and when you work smartly, you are actually going to survive in any time. Work hard, put in your effort, look for good business, look for whatever you're doing. Do not procrastinate. Do not because you have an appointment. Oh, you're tired. Let me shift the appointment. You're procrastinating, and I think you procrastinating, you will not be able to achieve what you actually want. When you work hard, it's going to pay off properly. When you meet up your appropriate time with people, it's actually going to pay properly. So I believe that when we work hard, it's going to pay off well. We should not focus on those sources that when that people say make money sharp sharp, and just like what is going on in the country right now where people are using other people for rituals. Is that the kind of money you want to have? I believe it's not the kind of money you actually want to have, and such kind of money doesn't last. You are going to suffer when you do that. So I believe that when you work in a legal way and when you work in an appropriate way, in an appropriate manner, and work smartly, I believe that you are going to achieve everything that you set to do in your mind. So please, I feel like in this hard time, we should also tend to work hard. We should not be lazy. So when you focus on this particular point I have talked about from the beginning to the end, if you're actually listening to me, the first one talk about planning, the second and under planning, we have expenses, liabilities, and other source of income. Then the third one, contentment, and lastly, hard work. So I believe that I feel like when you follow this point and when you practice it, I feel like you're going to know how to survive in a very harsh and on in a very harsh environment and in hard times. So guys, please be contented with one lady because all this buying fish from this for this lady, for the other lady, dating more than one lady, all of them are reporting in your finance. But I feel like when you date one particular lady, you'll be able to plan yourself and know how to manage your finance. Dating different girls it's also what affects your finance. So please try to be contented with one so that you can know how to what manage your finance. And I once know that a one great man he said, do not compete, do not use your capital to compete with those who are what spending their profit. So I feel like when we follow this quote from this great man, I feel like everything will be normal and proper. So guys, I hope you love this video and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you love this video, kindly give me a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Turn on your post notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. So guys, don't forget Nosima cares about you and she loves you all. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye guys.